Jared Henry.
And I'm Leanne Taylor, sitting in for Carol Lambert.
A prominent Tulsa attorney and 4 other Tulsans remained in New Mexico hospitals tonight. They were headed back to Tulsa last night from a family vacation when their plane crashed shortly after takeoff. The crash killed one of the passengers. Scott Gordon traveled to the crash site in TAOS to bring us this report.
Looking at what's left of the twin-engine plane, it's remarkable anyone survived the crash, let alone an entire night of sub-freezing temperatures. It took rescuers until daybreak, about 12 hours, to find the wreckage.
And the search rescues that reached the aircraft started asking if anyone inside was still alive or wanted some type of response. And they got 5 responses.
They're all workers' compensation forms.
Attorney Greg Morris, known to many from his TV commercials, was alive, and so were his 2 children, the pilot and the pilot's young nephew. They were rushed to New Mexico hospitals by air ambulance. But Greg Morris's wife, Mary, also an attorney, did not survive. It took rescuers so long to find the crash scene because of confusion over the plane's emergency transmitter.
They gave us the readings, but didn't pinpoint where the aircraft was down. The terrain is very mountainous, and it really didn't help matters.
As it turns out, the plane crashed only about a mile from the runway where it took off. Federal investigators are on the scene trying to figure out exactly what caused the crash. Nothing official yet, but bad weather is emerging as a real possibility. Police say there was heavy rain at the time. Greg Morris's mother, Sylvia, flew to Taos on a plane chartered by Oklahoma's News 8. She spoke to her son on an airport payphone before heading to the hospital to see him.
Okay, hon. Bye-bye.
What started as a ski trip to New Mexico, a family vacation, has turned instead into a family tragedy. Scott Gordon, Oklahoma's News 8, Taos, New Mexico.
Greg Morris is in stable condition. He has a broken leg. His 10-year-old daughter, Megan, and 13-year-old son, Matthew, are being treated for head injuries. They're in serious condition tonight. The pilot, 30-year-old Vic Gonzales of Tulsa, is in fair condition, also with head injuries. His 10-year-old nephew, Orlando Caba, is being treated for burns.